We don't get a chance to get choir music like that anymore. And the reason why we don't is because people think, here go workshop real quick, that praise and worship is supposed to replace the choir. And let me help all you praise and worship leaders real quick.
Talk about it.
Praise and worship don't replace the choir. Praise and worship is what we render to the Lord. Choir music is what we render to the people in the pew. And when you take the choir music out, who blesses the people? So we're supposed to bless the Lord, but the people in the audience are not supposed to be entertained. They're supposed to be encouraged by choir music.
That's good.
Can I keep on going?
Keep on going, man.
And then we still need our hymns in the church, because when you take our hymns out the church, you displace the older saints. And the older saints ain't going to praise and worship with y'all because we don't know what y'all saying. And then you want us to stand and hold our hands up for 15, 20 minutes for what?
Well, teach a lesson. You fussing now. Now you fussing.
For what? Stand on my feet to hold my hands up to do what? While you sing?
Yeah.
This ain't a solo for you. Teach me to praise and worship so I can enjoy it and worship with you where you ain't going to.
Well, that was a lot. That was a lot.
Well, before you start, he said praise and worship is for the sense of the Lord and the worship, and then the choirs for the render to the people.
Yeah.
Isn't that supposed to be for the same?
Jesus Christ.
It's never should. You say, isn't it supposed to be for who?
Isn't it supposed to be in the same? It's supposed to be for the same.
It's never. I mean, people will get encouragement, but I'm sorry. Choir or praise and worship ain't nothing. It's not for the people.
Mm-hmm.
It's not for the people, and to even try to correct now, I get praise and worship leaders sometimes. I think Miranda Curtis, I love it when she said sometimes we do be doing too much,
mm-hmm.
and we do make stuff solos.
Yeah.
However, I'm sorry, choir songs are not for the people. Choir songs work the same way.
Yeah.
We go in on choir songs just like we go in praise and worship.
Yeah,
you cannot isolate the two. Yes, the two are, sort of different.
Yeah.
However,
they're supposed to be for the same.
Just because you stuck in the olden days, there's a such thing called evolvement and evolution.
Right.
And the church, I see this a lot with a lot of, the older churches. They don't want to change with the time, but they want the time to conform to where they are. And it's like, that doesn't work. That doesn't work that way. If you want that, then go and start your church and you can deal with it however you want to deal with it. But to sit there and say, praise and worship leaders, that's for you, that's for us to, be with God, but choir is for the people. No, sir. Because let's be honest, if we sung some of the choir songs, y'all still wouldn't know them.
Mm-hmm.
So that's not an excuse. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Thank you, Danny. It's all for God.
Yeah.
It ain't for y'all.
One of the things that I feel holds the church back is things like tradition and semantics.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
So the video that we just played, this was a case of semantics. Now
he's still on VHSs, man. Just let him.
No, I'm not gonna let him.
Guide me over, great Jehovah.
No, because the thing about it is, okay, let's try to break each part down, right? I like to sift through the bullshit and get down to the bare minimum, right? Mm-hmm. We've already said, for one, whether it's praise and worship, whether it's the choir, when you get down to the bare minimum of it, both serve the same purpose.
Yeah.
The glory and honor of God.
Mm-hmm.
Will we agree?
Amen.
You know what I'm saying? Like amen, lights and walls.
Amen, lights and walls.
You know what I'm saying? It's all boils down to, we are doing this to give glory and honor to God. It doesn't matter whether it's 6 people on the stage or 60 people on the stage. It's all the same thing. Now, to your point, getting down to well, they don't know that song, or they don't know, they don't know this song, and blah blah whatever. All right, cool. Guess what? People don't. There's some songs that people just don't know.
Yeah.
There's some tunes that there's some John P. Key tunes from the 90s that everybody know but me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It doesn't matter. It's like it gets to a point. It's like, yo, bro, why are we here? Why are y'all here? Are y'all like I said? Is this that mindset is actually kind of, whether you want to admit it or not, it's kind of feeding into the thing of church being a show for a lot of people. You feel what I'm saying? Because
entertainment,
right? Because what you like is pretty much you saying, I don't like to be entertained this way. Entertain me that way,
right?
You feel what I'm saying? Right. It's like entertain me how I'm used to being entertained. You feel what I'm saying? If you're going in there for the right, whether it's a praise team, whether it's a choir, whether it's just one person, you feel what I'm saying? It's like, yo, understand why you're here. Understand what the job is of that praise team. The job of a praise team or a choir is to usher in the Spirit of God.
Yeah.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Is to usher in the Spirit of God. That way, this is my old school church coming out. That way the ground is already tilled. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And whoever's coming and delivering the message doesn't have to do as much work because the hearts have already been softened.
Yeah.
Right. Also, to give glory and honor to God, whether it's a praise. So at that point, you're getting into semantics. You're just getting into basically, I don't like it. I don't like it this way. I like it that way. Another thing I have an issue with when it comes to a lot of these churches, and I'm not even just going to say pastor, whoever, but the people will grab this mic, especially when y'all see a lot of these videos with these prophets and stuff like that. They will get on that stage or in the crowd, grab the microphone and say some utter bullshit. And the crowd will just, oh yeah, that's it. I was like, word, y'all really backing that?
Yeah,
y'all really backing that? Oh well, you leave the older people out because they all 60-year-olds, all the senior citizens know is hymns. That's all they know. Word, really?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And go ahead.
Aaron said that's up there with she said her old pastor saying the music is like foreplay, get you ready for the word to penetrate.
That sounds like something my goddad would say.
Yo, that clip, literally, it just came to my mind. I'm going to try not to preach. But that clip also puts me in the mind of people taking the responsibility off of themselves and putting it on the people in front of them. So like you go to church is supposed